They're good because you can fit them over your actual proper glasses. So if you're blind like me, you can still see. It's about, yeah, 2 pairs of glasses the way forward. My name's Beane Noodler, one core of the Buggin collective, a little disco outfit in Nottingham. Collected since I was about 14, 15, so getting on for about 25 years or so now, I think. It's probably in the region of around nearly 4,000, I think now, almost. There's a lot of record shops I've been in, but I think my earliest one that sticks in my memory is from Peterborough, where I grew up as a teenager. And there's nothing in Peterborough really as such a scene as such when I was there. But they had a great record shop called Exit Records. It was 2 floors. Top floor was like drum and bass, jungle, happy hardcore and stuff, rave stuff. Down the bottom was house. But there was no listening posts, so the only way you could listen to the records is when the owner would put them on in a room full of people, fresh from the delivery van, and then literally you just had to put your hand up when you wanted it. But it was always a gamble because you could have 2 copies of that record, or you could have 20 copies, 30 copies, and it's not really the best way to buy records because you're sort of just waiting for a bass line or something to kick in. And we're like, I'll have it. But the pressure as well, because you look at it, just stare at it, you put the needle on the record. And it'd be like, what do you reckon? And they'd be like, whoa, yeah, I'll take it. When you're about 13, 14, it's a lot of pressure when you're on paper round money. But yeah, that was one of my earliest memories of buying records. Can I say place?
Yeah.
No, there's loads. I mean, I like a lot of shops in Manchester, like Piccadilly Records is great. London shops as well, like Phonica and Sounds Universe and stuff like that. But I really miss Funky Monkey Records in Nottingham. That was great. When like Dave, Phil, Rick, and those guys were running it. It was just great. And you could they always let me eat a full fried breakfast on the counter out of a tub, which not many record shops let you do because you're dropping beans everywhere and stuff. But yeah, it was good times. Yeah, good times. Shout to those guys. I don't own loads and loads of like really stupidly rare records, like sort of Northern Soul stuff or what the Funk Boys buy. Where you can like remortgage your house and that. I've got records that are no longer available, so the price has gone up. But the one that I most was shocked by was about a mainstream artist. I found out last year, an album I bought by Kate Bush. Kate Bush Aerials came out about 8 or 9 years ago, and like it was everywhere. So I didn't think it was particularly rare, but CDs, zillions of them, but these, not many, only got released once. And now it's in the region of about 200 quid on vinyl, which is just bonkers. But the rare stuff, yeah, I don't got anything that's crazy rare, but the odd 12 inches are like 100 quid or whatever, 150. But what is rare, it kind of depends on what the beholder judges it as. The voice of Winston Churchill, I bought from Rob's Records. I think I must have had a few pints in the afternoon, and I don't know why I bought it, but it's all his old radio recordings from like the war and stuff, like we'll fight them on the beaches and all that sort of business. I don't know what I was doing. I mean, I thought I could use an a cappella sometime over something, but I don't know. Never played it out yet. Maybe one day. Well, I'm a graphic designer by day, so I'm really into sort of sleeve art and typography and illustrations. And the one that came to mind is from my childhood, and it's not a very cool record. Everyone's dad has got it, and every second-hand record shop has got it. If you haven't got this in your shop, in your second-hand shop, you're not a second-hand shop. I'll pull it out. Where is it? War of the Worlds. H.G. Wells, Jeff Wayne's musical version. Because I love the artwork. That has special memories because as a kid, my mum used to be making Sunday roast dinners, and my dad would play it really, really loud. It used to scare the shit out of me. And because I'm a big fan of sci-fi and the book as well. But it used to come with this like illustrations book that was just, I mean, fucking shocking horror, absolute horror. If you're like 8 years old, listening to that and then reading this while mum's making dinner, and it's just dark. But every record shop, I mean, I don't know how many pressed up. There's been about like 8 billion or something, because they're everywhere. But yeah, that's one of my old faves. That man, that is a tough one. That sort of changes on a week by week basis, really. I mean, it depends on the sort of gigs. Sometimes I just wish I just played one style of music and it'd be a lot easier. But because I've got to play all sorts, it's always changing for whatever party or club or bar I'm in. Really. Cool. Yeah. I mean, down here, these are the bags I sort of play out recently. So a lot of this stuff is kind of pretty new for this year. I mean, stuff like from Dego, Lord of Mercy, 2000 Black is great records. Soundway Records, Steve Monite, Only You, that's absolutely massive. New Era, Mark Mac, one's half a 4 hero. It's always his Detroit type techno-y influenced sounds, that's great as well. My favourite records of the year from South Africa, but from 1979, just reissued, called Burning Beat. I think it's called Searching. I mean, absolutely shocking record cover. Looks like they've had 5 minutes to do it before going to press. But yeah, that's good. I mean, I could be here all day. I mean, just loads of African stuff. Shea Williams, Raw Solo Express on Athens in the North. It's a funk thing. Some British stuff. Bicep, Glue. Not a massive Bicep fan, but Ginger Tune put out that as a single from their album, and that's really nice. Yeah, I mean, there's just so much. One of my records I've got to talk about though. Wajid from Detroit, Through It All, he released some great 12s in 2017, and that's my favourite record of the year, I think. Yeah. I always say the best house music is made by people that don't make house music. He's a hip hop guy, and yeah, it's a nice sort of vibe to it. Yeah, a lot of people always ask why the records are the wrong way around, because people put them in sleeve first and I put them like that. And one of the reasons is I do an online radio show on My House, Your House Radio, and rather than just go to a studio with a box of records, it's all done from here. I just treat all that as one big record box. I just pull it out, and I know where things are by just marking the tops of the records, put them out and put them back straight in, and then I'm always running up and down. So that's one of the reasons why. But yeah, I mean, as for people who've asked, do I put stuff in genre or alphabetical or whatever, and I've never been that kind of serious about it, but it's roughly artists and genres. So starts off with kind of like chill, down tempo-y type bits and bobs, and then gets into more sort of hip hoppy, like UK stuff like Grand Central Records, Fat City, into like US hip hop like Madlib, MF Doom, Tribe Called Quest, Stone Throw Records, whatever, like 10 inches, 7 inches in shoeboxes, always great to store them. Random pair of nunchuckers, burgers beware. They're only foam ones actually, they're practice ones. I used to do karate as a kid, and used to like watch Enter the Dragon at 13 years old, run out in the garden and then try and beat your brother up. And yeah, that's what we're there for. But yeah, then it goes sort of like broken beat stuff, like Domu, 4 Hero, into like Freestyle Records, Recluse, Z Records, Joey Negro, I think stuff like, yeah, compilations, Z Records and stuff, stuff like that. That's the most expensive compilation I ever bought last year. Bought it, and the track I wanted wasn't on it, it was on the CD. So that just happens on a weekly basis normally. Yeah, into like German stuff, Sonar Collective, Compost Records, BBE, Talking Loud. Then stuff that's a bit hard to sort of fit in between genres that sort of straddles stuff. So you got like Mark Pritchard, Fortet, Subtracts, just stuff that not really sure where it goes. Ego Records, all that sort of stuff. And then down there's like a lot of disco, Todd Tellier, or if you're from England, Todd Turge, I think is the way we say. Yeah, like disco, boogie, South Soul, West End Records, reworks from like Con, Rayman, what have you. Prince, Red Rackham, old Nottingham lad, he's got his own section down there. I mean, it goes on forever really. All along the bottom is just all house from like UK, Europe, US, mass at work, to like Detroit-y type stuff, like Planet E, Underground, Resistance. And then all this sort of stuff is just like boogie, soul, old stuff from the 80s, a bit of Blairic nonsense, whatever Blairic means, I don't know, no one knows, do they? Just weird shit. Yeah, and that's kind of most of it. Yeah, I mean, I've collected Nottingham records for like ages, for years really, right back from the 90s, so like the DIY guys, Charles Webster, Winding Road, Rhythm Plate, all these sort of guys. But like recently, I mean, I love the music of like Hyla Blue and the sort of soul stuff, but Red Rackham as well. He lives in Berlin now, but he lived in Nottingham for about 10 years or so. He's got his own sort of little section around here, which is quite good. He had his own album out last year. It's done on his Bergerac label. It's done quite well. It's very, very tasty. But the one artist that really sort of rings true with me at the moment, just like ticks all my boxes, is a guy called Lone. I think he lives in Manchester or London now. He moved out of Nottingham a few years back, but he's sort of got his own sort of section around here of just ace stuff, like his early stuff. I like Dealmaker. Is it Dealmaker Records, I think, and R&S Records, and all his remixes and stuff. And that came out a few months ago. My favourite Lone records he's done it for quite a while. Ambivert Tools Volume 2, that's good stuff. But yeah, he's solid, really, really good. And yeah, top stuff. I think there's a lot of memories sort of in records, but I think also, for me personally, is my preferred format to listen to music and play out music, DJ with. I play digital music and MP3s and WAVs or whatever, CDJs, and that's good, but this is better for my memory really. My memory's starting to fade, and now if I see a record sleeve, straight away I can like just, even a colour just puts it in my head and I know where it is and what the tune is. Where I've tried doing pure digital, and if I just see a long list of just track titles, I'm like, this is too much, too hard. So records, yeah, my preferred sort of format now. But I think I've maxed out my brain for like how much information I can put in there. So now I'm just like, the green one, the red one. No, that's all I sort of remember now. People come up to me at gigs and say, "Oh, what's this?" I'm like, I don't know. I actually don't know what it is. I just can't remember. Yeah, getting old.